Okay. Yeah, I think so. If it's okay, please someone to tell me, do you see everything clearly? So at the beginning, I've start with this one. I have one already prepared orange. Just secure the top and the bottom of it with some modeling paste, so it wasn't move anywhere. Otherwise, it can just fall down till you start to cover it with fondant or modeling paste. So I'm working with Saracino, which is the best for me. But you can use fondant with stylo or just stylo, or even you can use a modeling chocolate. It depends what you love when you work. So just let me. I try to fix the camera to be okay. I don't know why I cannot at the moment. Yes, maybe like this it's okay. So for the body and the legs as well, I will use green color. So just grab a rolling pin and roll it out, not so tiny, because you should cover the edges between the pieces of the orange. Actually, for my first one, which I've made, I've covered it twice, because after the first one they are still have some visible unlevels there, and because I'm a little bit crazy on this, it should be absolutely perfect, so I will make it twice to just to cover everything. So you have one piece of fondant, just take it, flip it, and start to dress it. You should be really careful, otherwise the orange will fall apart. Just try to take out all the air inside really gently, with not so many pressure, because you can break it. So I will grab my scissors and just cut the excess. Like this. Okay. Now just stick together. It should be really nice and smooth, so just smooth it out with your fingers. Of course, if you make this for customer, not for demonstration like me at the moment, it's absolutely necessary to use gloves. Actually, when I've made my figurines for customers, I always use gloves. It's not so comfortable like with bare hands, but it's important so to be everything absolutely clean. So just smooth it out a little bit like this. You can see after the first cover that there have some marks on it and it's not level here on top, whereas the secure part of the orange, and on the sides you can see the pieces underneath. So that is why I will make another coat over this one, so it will help to smooth it out. So just take a rolling pin and a new piece of green fondant. Actually, this is really easy to make Christmas present, and it's really nice. I believe that all kids, and not only the kids, will be absolutely thrilled with a present like this. I believe so. So just get it and make absolutely the same. Place the orange in the middle and just start to cover it gently till you smooth it, the fondant here where will be the bottom of our orange. And just gently. Try to be as smooth as possible before cut the excess. It should be something like this. It's a bit better now. So just again try to take it out, all the air inside, otherwise it form a bubble and nobody wants the bubbles. So yes, I think that I should cut more here. Just press, 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 press. And smooth, 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 smooth again. Actually, when you cover it in 2 layers, after this you can easily make a mouth and eyes. Otherwise it will be really thin and you cannot make the holes for them. We are almost done here. Just smooth it as much as possible. And do not be worried if it's like this on the top, because here we will have a head at one point. So yes, I think I'm almost happy with this one. So yes, I think that it's better now. So I will grab a dummy with toothpick on it and just hope that, yes, it's perfect. So here it is. Here it is. You can see that now don't have these marks on it. It is nice and smooth. Okay, just to find the face, just smooth it out a little bit more. And we are ready for the main part. So after you finish with the body, you should make legs and the hands, or in this case I think that it's only legs. So just grab a piece of modeling paste. Make it a sausage from it. Just big enough to make the... I will start with the hands or front legs. I don't know which is most correct in this case. So first I cut by 2. I cut them like this because I don't want to be smashed from one side. And when you cut like this, they just stay like this, not smashed. So yes, we have 2 of them. Just cut and up. Where is and cut again for another one. Try to be as similar as possible. So just grab a water, put a little bit so it can stick on. But I don't like because they are too high, so I will cut more from both sides. Most of the time when I don't like something, I just redo it. Sometimes a couple of times. Yes, like this is okay. So just put it on the place. Now another one as well. Some water. No, it's not okay. Today's not the day for me, obviously. I will make another one. Yes. And cut it a little bit higher from the first one. Yes, I think that now it should be okay. Just add some water. And yes, now it's okay. So now I will grab a silicone brush and just smooth the edges of the legs. It's nice and smooth, and you can see, like, just close the edge like this. Just smooth, 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 smooth. Okay. After you finish with the front legs, I will start with the back one. Just make the same. Roll the sausage. Get it by 2. It is absolutely the same like with the front legs of our Om Nom. yes. Like this, and just the same with another leg. Yes, this will be fine. I hope so. Add some water so they can stick on place. And on another leg as well. Ah, come on. Just grab again the silicone brush and smooth the edges. Try to hide them. I don't like them. I want them to be as smooth as possible. So it's up to you, actually. I hope that you can see well. The light today is awful because it's like quite stormy outside. It's rainy and cloudy and really windy, and yes, unfortunately we don't have a lot of light today. Yesterday was perfect. It was so sunny and nice and warm. Today, no. So at this point we have the body and the legs, and I will start with his face. So first I will make a mouth, and I will start from the middle of his legs. Here we go. In the middle of the legs, on one side. It should be from one side to another side. It's almost full smile, like this, and on another side like this. Yep, perfect. Just a little bit more maybe. So yes, now I will grab a Dresden tool, and with the sharp edge of it, just go again. Like this, and just take out a little bit the mouth, so the tooth can come here inside of under his upper lip, like this. So now with the Dresden tool I will mark the place of the tooth, just to be easy after to put them on place. Just make like small triangles like this. Just to put out a little bit more amount. Like this. And the last one. So yes, when you have the form from them, then the tooth go inside, and it will be easier for you. So just take a little bit white, so I will do like this, just cut here, and with the pin start to roll a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, from one edge to be like this, tiny from one side and high from another one. So this will be our roots. So just cut a triangle, but not with sharp edge. It should be with just like a small oval over here. Just cut and cut. So I will leave this piece here because I will need it later. And yes, we have two of those beautiful toads. Just take it, put a little bit water, and put the toad on its place like this. And just a little bit with the silicone brush, so the front to be nice. I just don't want the camera that I will need more. And I will grab a small scalpel, just form the rest. Here you go. So I will make the same with another one. Just move a little bit the edges. I have a small piece here which I don't want, so I will cut it out. Okay. So we have to. Hello, how are you? So now we will make the front parts. So just grab the same piece of fondant and do the same like on back ones. Just throw a little bit. Try to look as smooth as possible. And the front one should be just a little bit bigger than the back one. So I will do the same. I will just cut, but I will make them bigger like this. I think that they will be okay like size, but we'll see when we place them on place. So cut the excess. Okay. Yes, something like this. So add a little bit of water here. Hello, smiley face. Oh, I love him so much. And another one. Actually, I'm happy that it will be different from all those gongs and snowmans and Christmas balls. So just put it on its place. Oh, come on. Help me. No, I don't like this one. You see? It's tinier than another one and it just don't look nice. So I will redo it. This is the worst part when you are some kind of perfectionist, because you want everything to be perfect, and when it's not, you redo it and redo it and redo it. And yes, this is the worst part. So just make a new one. But in this case, every time your cakes look better. I think that this one will work perfectly. You see now. So yes, we have it. Just looking for my scalpel, put it in place. And just you can form the fruits however you like them. I forgot to turn off the sound, I do apologize. So hello, we already have this lovely smile. So now I will make the hose for the eyes. This is the maybe the hardest part. So just grab a scalpel and from the middle between two dots just make small cut where it cheek should be. It should be almost to the mouth like this. And now actually I make it freehand on first time, so I hope that I can repeat the same now. Actually I don't use much stencils or molds. I'm working almost by hand. If you check my work, you see that it is not like usual, but most of them are freehands. So just make his eyes like this. Hello. So now I just cut a little bit deeper when I have the form once. So I can remove like this. So I can remove this part. Just grab a scalpel and really carefully and gently cut, not so deep, because if you do it too deep you will reach the orange, and we don't need this. The orange should be stay fully covered with fondant or modeling paste or modeling chocolate, whatever you use. So just put it like this. You see, Don't do this. Just show a little bit of chocolate, so I will cover it. Okay. Just gently remove little by little like this. Turn it out. I don't know how to show you, but maybe like this. If you turn it over, you can do it from this side, really gently. Something like this. Okay, we are almost done. Actually, for me, this is the hardest part of making this Om Nom. So, okay. Just grab a Dresden too. Smooth it out. Because now we should cover it with white for the eyes. Just smooth as much as possible. And actually, when you work with gloves, it's easy because they just do the most of the work. They're perfect for smoothing. So just pull out a little bit his cheek here and just gently smooth the edge. Okay, I think it's okay now. So we have one giant hole for the eyes. So now, because it's just one, I will make something which I think that's easier than I wrote and cut a couple of times so I can reach the same size. So I will do like this. Grab a small piece of baking paper, put it on the place, and just grab a pencil and take a measure for the eyes. I think that this is easiest way, and I learned by the hardest way, you know. When you make something and you just smash it and make it again, smash it and make it again, it's really hard because you should make it something a couple of times and you can be sure that it turns out nice. So this is the way which I prefer when I do something like this. Just take a measure so you can have it like this. Get a piece of white fondant, just make a small bowl small snowball because it's white. You should be sure that it's tiny enough to fit inside, otherwise it will look pretty strange if the eyes are like inside of the holes. This. Just grab again the pencil. I hope that you can see nice. So like this, you can see them. Now, because to be easier not to stick, I will place it over here and just get it out with the scalpel. Like this. Do apologize. I will keep this one for the head a little bit later. So just check first, and after this, you see, it's almost perfect. Just this edge will be a little bit more inside. I hold it like this, will be okay. Let me check. A little bit more. Okay, just add some water. The eyes smooth them. This should be inside because here is his cheek. Like this. Just move it out as much as possible. Now I'll just make a marks from both sides. For the eyes, like this. Yeah. I don't like it here, you know. I just want to be a little bit more. I think now it's better. okay? It will look like something like this. So now I will make the eyes. So just grab a tiny piece of black, roll it out as tiny as possible. I will use the smaller one from the oval ponger set. It works perfectly and it's absolutely the same size like the guy eyes. So just cut a piece and one more like this, and I will grab just a cup from a brush and just press it on one side to make it oval. I don't know, can you see it? Yes, like this, and just cut 2 tiny pieces from the eyes to look like this. One and another one. Try them to be similar, otherwise it will look strange. So just press where you want the eyes to be, like this. No, not like this. Don't do like this at home, you know. So just press again. Yes, now it's okay. Just grab the other one. Grab the first one. Add a little bit of water. Completely forget for it. And put it in its place. Oh, come on. My hand's shaking. Grab a scalpel. And just put the edges where the eye here inside. Look like real one. Not real, but real for our guy. Like this. Now grab another one. And it will flip, of course. Take it gently. Put it on its place. Press, press, press. And do absolutely the same. Just do apologize, my neighbor. I don't know, do you hear how she laughing outside? So, like this. Hello. And now we'll go on the hardest part. We will make the head. Actually, it's not so easy, especially for me. Just grab a red. Roll it. And just press it on one side. Like this. Like this. From one side. So you can form the top of the head. be a little bit more tiny, but okay. Now I will grab this one because I don't want to leave my fingers on it. And just press. Just really loose. When you make this, you don't need to squash. Just very gently form like this. I don't know, do you see something, but like this. And now just smooth it out a little bit. Have something white. Oh, come on. Okay. So yes, like this. And yep. Okay, it's nice like this. Put some water. I don't use any toothpicks or dolls or something because I want to be fully eatable. But if you don't feel securely about how to make it, just pinch them. I don't know, do you see it? I think no. Like this. Just make like a slide here. Hello. Okay, grab a Dresden tool and make some small marks over here and on another side as well. And now we will make the puffier part of the head, of the hat, sorry. So I will grab some white, just a little bit. Okay. Let me again down. So now check the size, and if you like it, if it fits, just press with the rolling pin in the middle of our sausage like this. So when you put it on place, it will look like this. So now I will make it here because otherwise it will be a little bit harder when you place it on place. So just grab something sharp. You can use a toothpick as well, but I use this one. Actually, this is one of my favorite tools. So most of the time I will use it for the cookies, but it works absolutely perfectly for this one. And just make some swirls here and there. It's up to you, and it's important you like it. You can make like this and like that on this side and on another one, just to look more puffier. If you want to put a lot of time on it, you can make it really like this. But at the moment I will skip this part. Buddy, may you just tell me how much time I will have more, please? Thank you. Okay. I think that we will be ready on time. Almost done with this one. If someone have any questions, please ask, so I can answer you. But I think that it's really easy to make and it's not need so much to tell about it. So yes, we'll have it. Just cut from one side and now add water all over. Oh, come on, where is my water? Just add that. I will put some water on the top of the head as well. So yes, from here. Well, okay, just grab a piece, put it in place like this, trim the excess. And now, because here have ridge, you can just make it puffier like this to hide the edge. Like this. You do it all over the edge of the hat. Something like this. And now I will make the I don't know how we call this one. And you don't know as well. Okay, if someone help this one on the head. Pom pom? Okay. So I will make a hole in it. Big enough to stick on the hat. Like this. And put it on its place. Like you see, I don't use any elements, any wire on toothpicks, anything. So because it should be avoidable for me, you know, because otherwise you will explain every single customer, and here I have a toothpick and here I have something different, and on this part you shouldn't eat it because blah blah blah, which it's not necessary. When you work with fully eatable, it's okay. Okay, I'm almost on done. Just gently and carefully. This is the pose actually when I'm working with Saracino, because it just sets really fast and I don't need to be nervous about how it stays in place. So here it is. I will just want to add one really final touch. Just get some pink, get a brush and put it on its cheek here. Oh, come on, come on. Not much, just a little bit. Like this. And on another side as well. Just a little bit. So, yes, I think now it's okay. So, here it is. Our Om Nom. I will just flip the camera now. Hello again. Nice to see you. So, here it is, our Om Nom. Hello, Om Nom. You smell nice. Yes. So, I hope that you like my demo. And I hope to see you again. It was a really pleasure to be here with all of you. And thank you for your interest. And thank you, Christy, for your invitation. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here in Cake Friends Stay Creative. So that's all for me. Very merry, happy Christmas and happy New Year as well, guys. Happy holidays.